to the Nail Sanctuary. I'm Shawnee, and in today's video I am doing a French tip set with pastel colors and butterflies. And this was something very new to me. I'd never done a French tip set before, so it was very difficult, as you will see that in this video. I wanted to try something new this time around. Usually I just give my intro and then I play the background music and I let the video play, but this time around I want to talk through what I'm doing in each step. So let me know how you all feel about that, and I can start incorporating more talking in my videos. Let me know in the comments how you feel after this video. So first, I'm going to be showing the products I'm using. I am using the Tammy Taylor Peel and Stick file, the Valentino Glamorous Nude. I've been using this a lot lately. It's one of my favorite acrylics. I just love the color. This next product is something new I'm trying out. It is the Not Polish Universal Tips. Then I'm using these 4 gel polishes from a card. These are some pastel colors. They're in a kit that I'm going to be showing in a haul coming up soon, so stay tuned for that. I'm using regular plain alcohol instead of my swipe this time around. I have some butterflies that I showed in a haul previously, and these, y'all, they gave me so much trouble because I thought that they were stickers and they are actually water decals. So I was doing it completely wrong for about a few minutes of me trying to figure out how to use these, because I could have sworn that it said on the thing that they were stickers, but they're water decals. But I figured it out. Y'all will see that. So now let's get straight into me doing these nails. As you can see, I already have jade prepped. I'm doing a few things differently this time around. I am using my scissors instead of my nail tip cutters to cut the nails into the shape that I want, which is kind of a coffin shape. And I'm also using full cover nail tips to act as the natural nail this time around. Usually I was just using some white nail tips, but I wanted to try this out to see how my results would come with me having something to cover the nail, what would act as a nail bed a little more. So far I do like this. I do think that I chose some full cover tips that were a little too big for the fingers, so I'm gonna try out some different sizes to see what fits our girl Jade the best. So as you can see, I'm just going in with my file. That is the 100 grit file, and I'm going in and I'm just shaping the sides of the tip. And shaping is something that I do struggle with. So as you can see right there, I had broke the tip. I was going in a little too hard, so I put some more glue right there just to repair it. So here I am going in with my e-file and a medium grit sanding band, and I'm etching the surface of the nail, paying attention to where the natural nail and the tip meets to get that notch off of there, and just going over the entire nail honestly to get it ready for that acrylic application. I'm going in on the sides of the nail, trying to help the shape a little bit, because as I told y'all, I struggle with shaping, but that's something that I will be working on more in the future. I thought about gluing my tips to the hand to help with keeping it steady and everything, but I'm honestly not sure. I'm kind of scared to glue. So this part of the video is sped up, but in some point when I was doing these nails, I did end up tearing the practice hand a little bit on the pinky nail, or the pinky finger, excuse me, but I don't believe it was because I was rough. I think that I just chose the wrong sizes of those nail covers that I'm using for the natural nail, and when I kept pushing it back inside, it had tore the side of the nail a little bit. So I am going to repair it. I do have the tools to repair it, so I will be doing that, probably showing on Instagram of me doing that. So right here, I'm just brushing the nails off. I'm using a brush. This is actually just a makeup brush. I usually use my little duster that came with some products that I bought, but this makeup brush is just bigger and it just helps me get the job done. So after I had Jade all done and shaped, I am tearing off the top of that napkin because there's a bunch of dust on there. We don't want that there. Once we start the acrylic application, it will just mess things up. So I'm getting that. I'm cleaning up my area a little bit, and I'm wiping off the nails here with the alcohol. I do have some more of the Young Nail Swipe, but I didn't want to open another bottle just because I want to kind of use that more on myself and not so much on Jade. Now I'm going into the acrylic application, and I am using my Valentino number 12 brush that I showed in my previous haul. I'm getting a little better at applying the acrylic, but I do need to work more on keeping the shape of the nails. That's something that I do notice, that once I apply the acrylic, I do lose some of the shape and I have to do more filing. So that is what I'll be working on definitely as I continue to practice. But as you can see, I usually start with a medium to large bead of acrylic, and I just put it right in the center of where the natural nail and the nail tip meet, and then I just let it flow down naturally and try to swipe to keep as much of the shape as I can. And I also make sure that I wipe the brush off on the paper towel as I'm working. So I just continue to work my way up basically, and I put a big bead right there because I just want to cover the nail a little bit more. And as I get closer to the cuticle, I put a smaller bead, and that's pretty much how I apply acrylic at this time. I'm trying to work on my skills, so as I get better at applying, I will have better results, but right now this is what is working for me. I apply the acrylic the same way on all of the fingers, so I'm not going to continue to talk through this part. I'm just going to pop back in once we get to the next step, which would be me finish filing the nails. So I'll let you all watch and I'll be back. Now we are getting to the part where I am finished filing the nails, and I'm using my safety bit to do this part. And I like this bit because it just goes in and it makes sure that everything is smooth. I didn't have really any lumps and bumps with these nails. They were pretty smooth to begin with, but I do go in with this just to make sure that everything is polished the way that I like. After I'm done with my drill, I go back in with my Tammy Taylor peel and stick file, and I'm just redefining the shape. As I said, I was going for a coffin shape with these nails, so that is the look that I'm going for, like a coffin ballerina shape. And I wanted to talk a little bit about this file. This file is just okay. I've been using it for quite a few months now, and it's not my favorite. I actually like the Young Nails 100 grit file a lot. I only have one in my possession, so I plan to buy some more of those and make that kind of my number one file to use. But I have a lot of these, so I'm trying to just use these up, and then I'll move on to going and using the Young Nails files. But these files are just okay to me. So once I have gone in and filed the surface of the nails and defined my shape, I go in with these little mini buffers that I have. I bought these from Amazon. I'm not sure if I ever included these in a haul or anything. I've had them for quite a while, but I did get them from Amazon, and I just go in with the little mini buffer and I buff all of the nails just to make sure that they are extra smooth. And I actually do like these little mini buffers. You just use one and then you toss it, so that is good. I go back in with another lint-free nail wipe. These are the OPI wipes that I showed in my last haul, and I'm just going in with that alcohol and cleansing the hand and the nail. This hand does attract a lot of dust, so when we're filing the nail and everything, it attracts a lot of dust, so I'm constantly cleaning it. Now we are getting into the part that gave me trouble. Oh my goodness, y'all, this part was so hard. Like, I'm not that good with hand drawing on the nails and stuff like that, so I struggled with this, and I kept going back and forth on whether or not I just wanted to do all acrylic, no polish. But I didn't have these colors in acrylic, so I didn't have any choice but to use the polish. So it was difficult. It was very, very difficult, but I made it work as best as I could. As you can see, I kind of tried to draw out where the French tip would be, and then I just polished over and tried to clean it up with my French nail tip brush. And I don't know, it ended up working out, but I'm definitely going to have to practice this style a lot more because it didn't come out as crispy as I wanted it to, but it is what it is. I was going to have all of the nails be the same color, but I decided that I wanted to incorporate more color in this set. So I chose 4 different colors for each of the nails, and it's kind of giving Easter, so it would have been good for that, but I am loving these. So I'm just going to be quiet right now and let y'all watch me continue to struggle while I do this French tips, and I'll be back when necessary. So here I am wiping off the nails again with some alcohol, and now this is where I had finally figured out that these were water decals. I had never worked with water decals before, so I spent a lot of time trying to figure out what I thought were stickers, and once I figured it out, I put them on there. So I didn't get all the footage of me putting the rest on there, and I did miss the footage of me putting the top coat on the other ones because I was just trying to figure this out, y'all. So this is me just putting that one on this purple one. I kind of tried to choose butterflies that coincided with the color of the nail, and I just put some of my Valentino non-wipe top coat on there, and then I cured it for about 60 seconds, and this is the end result. Let me know what you thought about this style of video with me talking through it. If you'd like to see more of this, or if you'd like me to just go back to my regular way where I don't really talk. I will see you all in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you next time.